Watch the local channels and you're in for a bit of misinformation. Ad after ad showing some miracle laser burning tattoos away almost magically. Think it's really that easy? Well, you already know it's not going to be cheap to do a laser removal. They cost between $200 to $500 per treatment, and you usually do 3 or more on a single tattoo. The ads also seem to always forget to mention the multitude of side effects of laser removal, some of which are permanent. Side effects such as skin infections, blistering, burns, permanent loss of skin pigmentation, or permanent hyperpigmentation, and scarring. What you may not know, and what the laser tattoo removal industry hopes you never learn, is that the subdermal ink on your skin can easily be flushed out using the proper cellular waste removal process your body uses for everything else. Hi, my name's Dorian Davis. I've been in the tattoo business for over 23 years as both an artist and a remover. In the next 5 minutes, you're going to learn a disturbing truth about the tattoo industry. You'll also learn why a lot of the information you may have heard about laser tattoo removal is simply false. But stick with me, and I'll show you how some basic supplies and ingredients can tune your body into removing your ink for you. Let's get started with the basics. Did you know your body has a waste removal system built into it already? It's true. Your circulatory system, that's your blood, supplies the enormous amount of cells in your body with all the nutrients they need. The lymphatic system cleans and flushes all the cellular waste out. In fact, if it weren't for your lymph system, your whole body could never grow, or even survive. It would shut down from all the gunk spewing out of the walls of your cells as they grow and change. And boy, do they ever change. Have you ever heard that all the cells of your body will be replaced in 7 years? It's largely true. Some cells last a lifetime. Your brain cells, for example. They're one of the exceptions, but your colon cells last only 4 days. And skin cells surprisingly only live for 2 to 3 weeks. So how do tattoo artists like myself give you a tattoo that lasts for years or even decades then? The answer is simple. We target deeper subcutaneous layers of the skin that not only die off slower, but also are well suited to holding ink in and around them for long periods of time. This way, the fade is minimal without intervention. But the magic is that you can flush out your subdermal ink. In fact, it only takes some special nutrients in the diet to turn the lymph system on and flush it out. But you've probably never heard of that. Why not? Here's where the story gets a bit dark. You see, guys like me have a real passion for what we do as artists. I spent years learning from my old man how to create symbols of love, motivation, and spirit. Symbols that the guy or gal like you took from your mind and heart and put onto their skin. And for that, I charge about $50 to $200. I think a very reasonable fee for the amount of time and skill that goes into every tattoo I do. But tattoo removal? That's a whole different story, my friend. The medical community does a lot of good in this world, and I love doctors. But I hate the money grab operation they run in the laser tattoo industry. It works like this. With their vast network of tattoo removal docs, the American Medical Association has basically drowned out the message of the all-natural tattoo removal community through sheer advertising dollars. I mean, when you're getting $200 to $500 for a 15-minute treatment, and often 4 to 10 of these are needed before the tattoo is fully removed, you have a lot of money to spend on advertising, which trains the market into believing whatever you tell them. And this is what has happened, my friend. Hard-working men and women, desperate to improve their lives and get rid of tattoos they no longer want, are willing to fork over huge amounts of money, all because the crazy amount of advertising on laser tattoo removal has taught them that it's the only way. But there's a different way that doesn't involve all the pain and thousands of dollars of laser tattoo removal. I detail it in my book, The Laserless Tattoo Removal Guide. As the name implies, it does not involve any painful, harmful, or expensive procedures. And yes, it works faster. With my 100% natural system, Your tattoo will be completely gone within 2 to 8 weeks, guaranteed. In the next 2 to 8 weeks, you're finally going to be free of people stereotyping you based on who they think you are or what you represent. I know you're tired of that crap. As a fellow with many tattoos myself, I definitely relate. You're going to be free from that old loved one, or that old tribe that you don't want to even think about anymore. Memories can fade, but only given the chance, and now you're going to have that. You're also going to be free to show off the new you. That means wearing any clothes you want, anytime you want, without having to think about a tattoo showing or not. And of course, you're going to be free to get a new tattoo as well, or not. It's completely up to you. My guide is going to show you how to painlessly and inexpensively remove that tattoo without any overpriced experts trying to zap you with concentrated heat onto your sensitive skin. In my guide, you'll understand exactly how some powerful ingredients available at your local supermarket can reactivate your body's lymphatic system and flush out the ink under your skin in as little as a few weeks. We'll talk about all natural herbs that break down the ink pigment, making it possible to get 100% removal, with no marks at all. The guide is completely step-by-step, no stone left unturned. It is designed so you can literally pick it up, read the pages, get your tools and ingredients ready, and be tattoo-free in just a few weeks. We even have a section on a quick method you can use to create a temporary fade of 80 to 90%. In case you have an upcoming job interview that can't wait. You may be asking how much such a life-changing system is going to cost you. First, let me ask you, how much are you willing to pay to get rid of your unwanted tattoos safely and without the ugly side effects of laser removal? Now, keep in mind that just a single laser removal session will cost $200 to $500, and generally you will need several of these. Well, the great news is that the Laserless Tattoo Removal Guide will cost you nowhere near that. The initial price of this life-changing book is $69.99, but instead, and only as long as we have this video promotion on our website, I want you to get this book for only $37. That's barely the price of pizza for two. And you're not the only one who's going the all-natural route. GD from Zurich, Switzerland, have this to say about the program. I work in a conservative community, so for the past 8 years I've had to wear long sleeves year-round, even in the summer months. Last year I started to consider having my tattoo removed. However, I keep putting off laser, as each time I'd Google tattoo laser removal burns, I'd get seriously freaked out. Then I met a girl who told me that she managed to get rid of a big tattoo on her back using your system. So I looked you up and immediately got your guide. I've now managed to remove my arm tattoo completely thanks to you, and with zero irritation. You've also saved me some serious money. Mary from New York, USA. I think I'm a pretty classic case. Had the boyfriend, got the ink, broke up with the BF, was stuck with the ink. I quite like the design, just wanted to get the name off, or at least change it somehow. I got your guide simply because I did not have the money for laser, to be completely honest, but I'm happy to say that 6 weeks later, the ink is 98% gone. Idris Matthews from the UK. Growing up, I made some bad decisions and was involved with the wrong people. When I hit 23, though, after a friend of mine went through a trauma, I decided enough was enough, and I moved out of town and got a respectable job. I still like tattoos, but I wanted to get one that would express my own self and not the group of people I had been hanging out with. Hence why I wanted to get rid of the one I had to make space for something more personal. It was actually my doctor who mentioned your laserless guide to me when I opened up to her about my reasons and about the fact that I simply could not afford laser. I'm thankful I listened to her because, as you can see, I'm another one of your success cases. Thank you, Dorian. And Ginny Grosch from Germany. I loved having my boyfriend's name on my sleeve when I was still with him, but after the relationship broke up, and especially considering how it broke apart, I absolutely hated having my skin marred with him. Unfortunately, with a mortgage and 2 young angels to look after, I just did not have the money for laser. Thankfully, I learned about you from a Facebook group where a number of people were talking about the great results you had with them. And today I'm sending you this email with tears of joy in my eyes. His name is gone from my skin, and now I can forget about him completely. From tomorrow, I will truly move on and start the next chapter of my life. Thank you, Dorian. If you order today, you will also receive the following 5 bonuses valued at $168 absolutely free. 1. Perfect Skin Secrets, value $27, yours free. 2. Tattooing 101, value $27, yours free. 3. Anti-Aging Made Easy, value $37, yours free. 4. Scoring Your Goal, value $30, yours free. 5. Free Lifetime Updates, value $47, yours free. Oh, and by the way, in case for whatever reason the guide doesn't work out for you, it's totally free. Why wouldn't it work? I don't know. Maybe you're a descendant of an alien or something, but seriously, maybe you just won't have the time for it, or for some other reason you just want to return it. Well, if your tattoo isn't gone without a trace in 60 days, or for any other reason, or for no reason at all, send me an email and ask for your money back, and you'll get it in full. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's a 100% no questions asked money back guarantee. It's my way of proving that the Laserless Tattoo Removal Guide is the very best way to get rid of your tattoo inexpensively and hassle-free. So what are you waiting for? Click the order button below to get started today and show the world how you want to be seen.